welcome to Video Game Mashup's review of Diablo 3. The Fury here, going to take you through my first 30 minutes of the game. First up, classes. We've got the Monk, a melee DPS, very strong, very close quarters. Next up, Barbarians. Barbarians are the tanks of this game. They go in there, they make a killing. Demon Hunter is a ranged rogue/hunter-like hybrid. Wizards, ranged casters, and witch doctors, also ranged casters. So, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to hop into a game, and one thing Diablo 3 does best is pop in, pop out. As you can see here, I've got my friends list open. JetBlack411 just came into my game, and he can leave just as easily as he came in. Makes things very easy. Popped up on the screen as an achievement. That is another humongous part of this game. This is the achievement window, and this will keep you coming back for more. In the first 30 minutes of this game, I saw so many people getting achievements, it made me want to continue playing. As you can see here, there is a lot of different types of achievements. Get to level 60, get to max level, complete this act, complete that act. But it becomes a big role of the game, a big driving force to continue playing, to continue striving. I can see this really causing more people to play this game over and over again. And now we've got the Sigil rank, where essentially what you see here is I'm designing my own flag, and this is our marker. So if someone wants to pop into my game, they're going to see my marker, and they can just click on it and port directly to me. It's not that important, but there's a lot of options, and you unlock them by continuing to get achievements. Now, here I'm displaying the trade system, which is also a big part of it. You can quickly just target one of your friends, get in the game, and trade them an item as if it was nothing. Now here we're looking at a vendor, and vendors are a huge part of this. You can buy items from them, you can vendor items to them, you find the items in all sorts of different dungeons. It's very much like an MMO, except it's kind of top-down perspective, really getting into it. If you played in the first probably day of this, you saw this error multiple times. This was a big problem with Blizzard, where they didn't have their servers ready, and some people were already on, gaining achievements, gaining levels, but others could not get in the game. That was disappointing, to say the least, but not the end of the world. Here I'm just now going to get to the big part of the game, which is all about dungeon crawling, moving through each dungeon together as a team or by yourself. There's a lot of different quests you pick up. It's as you see, a top down, you have all these different spells that you learn over time, and it's very combat driven. You can have different roles, different tanks, damage class, heal class, and you pick up loot on the ground. It's all click, 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 and it does get a bit repetitive, but that is what the genre is. If you've ever played any of the other Diablos, this is very much, I've been told, like the other Diablos, just a much more simplified version of it. Everything's easy. There's not a lot of mana potions. It's all focus. It's all regenning abilities. It's all cycling cooldowns. And to an observer who's never played the Diablo franchise, I find myself only being able to play this game for an hour at a time, but I always did continue to come back to the game. The achievements were very amusing, very kind of driving force, made me want to play the game more. Seeing my friends gaining achievements really motivated me, so they do a good job there. The ability to have a friend pop in your game completely randomly, help you out, have everything scale to that player that just came in, makes the game that much more appealing to a wider audience. I personally really enjoyed my first 30 minutes in this game, my first 45 minutes, and I have continued to play, even though I'm not a Diablo fan and I've never played a Diablo game. My tip here is, if you haven't already played this game, it's well worth the full price. I'm going to personally give it, though, a 4 out of 5 instead of a 5 out of 5. My biggest pet peeve with this game is its repetitiveness. Now, that is a fault of the genre, but still, it just isn't executed. They could do it so much better with a little bit more diversity, but I just didn't feel it playing this game. So once again, Video Game Mashup's overall score is 4 out of 5. Thanks for tuning in to my first 30 of Diablo 3. Check out the rest of the videos and all our podcasts at facebook.com/videogamemashup. Thank you for tuning in.